Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing good. Well, this quest has been an issue for many players because the order of the things you need to do can be swapped for many objectives in this quest. So I've been seeing a lot of posts on the internet asking, what if I talk to this guy first and then did this first and instead of this, and now this guy won't talk to me, so is my quest stuck? It is not. I'll give you as many possibilities as possible as I explain this quest and guide you through it, and trying to make sense of the order of the things. So speak to Halsin in your camp during Act 2, but you need to have Halsin in your camp to do that. That means you should have saved Halsin in Act 1 and invite him to your camp, or else he won't be in your camp during Act 2. Also note that this quest will not single-handedly lift the Shadow Curse. Shadow Curse finally lifts when you kill Battered Thorm. Our first objective is finding Thaniel. We will deal with two kids, one is named Thaniel and the other is Oliver. They're supposed to be the same kid, but they got separated. Oliver is Thaniel's shadow, so we're trying to unite them.
I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again.
Our characters do not know Thaniel has been split in two until we save Thaniel. But Thaniel is missing. That's what the quest is about. Our second objective is finding the guy named Art Cullagh. So first you go to the camp where the Jahera is in Act 2. Visit the Lost Lights Inn and locate the guy named Art Cullagh. He's unconscious when you find him. This guy will be in Jahera's camp injured.
Art Cullagh? I'm Fistula.
Thaniel and me,
Some of you first find Oliver, play with him, and then do some other things, resulting in this guy dying. And then Oliver keeps saying the same sentence over and over again, so your quest may seem stuck, but it is not. Because you can still talk to the guy via Speak with the Dead spell to trigger or progress your quest. Now, if this guy is not dead, but still unconscious, you can wake him up by going to the House of Healing, defeat the enemies there, and loot Malus Thorm's body to find a Battered Lute. If you play the Battered Lute, you can wake the guy up. Also a small tip here, you can actually convince Malus Thorm to have his nurses practice surgical skills on themselves so you can kill him even without a fight.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Thaniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is.
Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the Lakeshore.
At this point, you can go to Oliver to meet and play with him or not. It doesn't really change anything. If you go to him at this point, after saving Thaniel, Halsin will say that you need to find Oliver. And your character goes, oh wait, I know him already.
Thaniel still suffers. There'll be no improvement until his essence is restored, I fear. And you saw this boy yourself. That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure.
So before you come to that part with Oliver, we need Thaniel to progress the quest. So the next objective, you meet Halsin by the Lakeshore. Now that we know what has happened to Thaniel, Halsin will open a portal and then go save Thaniel. And we protect the portal until Halsin returns. We need to protect Halsin's portal from waves of enemies for 4 rounds. AoE spells are very effective here, also you can Barrelmancer, but jokes aside, it is really effective. Just have 5-6 barrels around the bushes where enemies will spawn. Have Fireball or Lightning AoE spells, and also prioritize ranged enemies because there are some bow users or crossbow users shooting from far. That's what I usually struggled with here on my playthroughs. So after Halsin returns with Thaniel, return to camp and speak with Halsin.
I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him. Come see us when you can.
Now, our last objective is finding Thaniel's shadow, which is Oliver. Oliver is in the House of Deep Shadows, east of the shadowed battlefield Waypoint. Oliver will ask you to play hide and seek with him. After finding him once, he'll summon enemies called Fake Family. It's called Mommy, Daddy, and Doggy. Defeat this fake family and keep searching for Oliver. You can finally speak with Oliver after defeating them, but he's very frustrated, so he'll take the person who spoke with him through a portal, and your party members can follow, of course.
I won't let you.
Wherever Oliver has fled to, you have to pursue him. No doubt he will seek a place where the shadows are strongest.
If you directly go into fights without playing hide and seek with him, the second part of the fight, when Oliver conjures a dome around himself, will be more difficult. Because the enemies you should have killed on the first round, when you're playing hide and seek, now will spawn here on the second round.
Breathe deep and move.
When fighting with Oliver in the Night Dome, you should prioritize destroying shadow creatures to weaken his shield, because Oliver is not a boss you should be attacking directly. For every shadow creature you kill, the dome will take 10 HP damage. So when you remove the dome, you can finally talk to him and then have a chance to convince him. And we're all done, but my last tip here, when you're going to convince Oliver, you can recreate Halsin so that Halsin makes a talk to convince Oliver. Which makes everything easier if you ask me. If you have Halsin with you, after Dome is removed, Halsin will talk to Oliver automatically and you can leave the talk to Halsin. There's still a known bug here. When the dome is destroyed, Oliver's speech in chat automatically triggers, and if you have Halsin in bear form, right then and there at that point, visuals bug, but talk still triggers. You can leave the talk to Halsin, so it's all good. I hope this helps. I have few other Baldur's Gate guides and more on the way you might be interested in, so don't forget to check out my channel, subscribe if you like it. See you on another guide.